What if I told you there's 4 common misconceptions which stop coaches from signing more clients? There's 4 misbeliefs that could be stopping you from growing your business. Here, let me put my phone here. There, that's better. The first one is this belief that you just need to start showing up online and posting content, and then magically clients are going to appear. If you could just push through that fear and start putting out more stuff, then clients are going to come kicking down your door. It's not true. It's unfortunately really not true. While showing up online and sharing your content and sharing your ideas is really, really important, because coaching is personal. People need to get to know you. They need to figure out who you are. They need to trust you. Coaching is so personal. So showing up and sharing who you are is key. But just doing that alone is not going to just magically make clients appear. You do need a systematic and intentional, a strategic approach. You could just be showing up. It'd be such a shame. You could just push through that fear, start showing up and sharing ideas, but then still end up nowhere. And what a shame that would be. The second one is that this belief that you need to employ pressure sales tactics, that you need to use icky pressure approaches, that you need to be a closer. Now, this one bites people in 2 different ways. And the first one is the people who do subscribe to this and believe in it and are convinced of it and start doing it. Well, it backfires. No one wants to do sales. No one wants to do business with someone who makes them feel uncomfortable, who makes them feel pressured. We've seen the stereotypes. We've seen them in movies. You know what it looks like, this always be closing approach. It's gross. It doesn't work. The other way that it bites people, though, is that these people who are heart-driven, purpose-led, empathetic, this is very typical of coaches. They come from the heart, and they think that's what is needed, so therefore they avoid sales altogether. If you haven't got any clients, are you really a coach? I'd say no. So you need to know that it does not need to be that way, and it is not a prerequisite to succeed. And what you do need to do is find a way for you to do sales in a way that feels authentic to you. You need to become comfortable and confident in it. It is a must for your business, but know that it doesn't need to follow the stereotypes that you've seen elsewhere. The third one is that if you get too specific, if you niche down on who you're serving, that this is going to limit your ability to grow your business, that somehow you're going to be missing out on people. This fear that, but if I get too specific, what about those people? What about those people? I don't want to say no to anyone. Unfortunately, it couldn't be further from the truth. If we were talking 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and I was helping you grow your business, then yes, you would have been limited by who lives in your city, who lives in your town, who's in your zip code, who's in your postal code. That's not the case anymore. You could be watching this from a number of different countries. I worked with people from around the world last year. I work with people in totally different time zones and totally different continents. The internet is magic. And what happens is once you do get really specific on who it is that you are serving and why you are serving, you can get to know them intimately. You can get to know them so well that you know them better than they know themselves. And then when you are showing up and you're sharing ideas and you're sharing content, it speaks to them. It really touches them. And there is no deeper, better connection than that. And the way to do that is to allow yourself to get specific on who you're serving. The fourth one is this belief that you need all sorts of fancy technology and all the systems. That you need some crazy funnel, that you need to do webinars, that you need to be on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Clubhouse, on LinkedIn. You need to do podcasts, you need to do speaking gigs, you need a book. Are you exhausted yet? I'm tired saying it. It is exhausting. And no, it is not required. It is so not true. I know a coach who runs a 6-figure business with a Google Doc and an Instagram account. I have a client who did $13K, over $13,000 last month. They don't even have a website yet. They post content in a couple specific places and they haven't got some complex system or tools. All you need is a way to consistently connect with your clients and build relationships with them. That's what you need. You don't need all this crazy, overwhelming technology to succeed and build a thriving coaching business. So those are the 4 biggest misbeliefs and misconceptions that hold people back and stop coaches from growing their business and getting more clients? I'd love to know which one of the 4 spoke to you. Feel free to put it in the comments.